I intercepted this transmission. It was not meant for you. It was meant for the apprentice of darkness, Wormwood. A letter from his uncle Screwtape, gloating over the death of a man named Charlie Kirk. They call him the negotiator, the bridge, the off-ramp, and they are pleased he is gone. But I bring you this message not to mourn, but to reveal. The true enemy is not flesh and blood. It is not the shooter, nor the slogans carved into the rifle. It is not the mockers who cheer, nor the cynics who scoff. The enemy is older, quieter, more cunning. It whispers.
My dear Wormwood, the death of the man is useful, yes, but far more delicious is the death of his message. You must not let his martyrdom inspire mercy or unity. Instead, encourage his followers to abandon their silly notions of grace and forgiveness. Convince them that love is weakness, that compassion is cowardice. Let them believe that to defeat evil, they must become it. The timing was exquisite. He was answering a question about transgender shooters when the bullet found his throat. He was mid-sentence. A negotiator silenced. A bridge burned. A symbol shattered. And the weapon, the weapon, engraved with our favorite slogans. Trans rights. Antifa. No gods, no masters. Let them chase those phrases like dogs after shadows. Let them believe the killer was one of them, so they may hate them more deeply too. But do not let them ask the real question. Who benefits from the silencing of the peacemaker? Let the mockers rise. Let them laugh at the faithful. Let them ridicule those who mourn with mercy. Let them call prayer cowardice and compassion complicity. Their jeers will do what bullets cannot. They will surround the soul, choke the breath of grace, and make the kneeling feel foolish. For when the faithful are mocked, they will be tempted to stand not in courage, but in contempt. And if they rise in rage instead of love, then we have turned their virtue into vanity. Let them forget that the man once said, "My number one job is preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. My number two job is ensuring we have the freedom to do my number one job." Let them forget that he told the dying to seek Jesus, not justice. Let them forget that he wanted to be remembered for the courage of his faith, not the fury of his followers. And above all, do not let them pray. If they pray, they will remember that vengeance belongs to the enemy, that justice without love is tyranny, that truth without grace is cruelty. So keep them angry, keep them loud, keep them certain, and let them forget that the man they mourn once said, "We must never lose sight of the gospel." Your affectionate uncle, Screwtape.
But this is what they tried to silence. Charlie Kirk devoted his life to civil discourse, to building bridges, not burning them. He stood against violence. He chose peace chose life, chose Christ. Do not let the demons win. In his memory, choose mercy over vengeance. Choose prayer over rage. Choose the cross over the sword. The truth cannot be killed, and neither can love. Rise, but rise in faith.
They silenced the negotiator, but they could not silence the truth. Charlie Kirk did not die in rage. He died in faith. He did not preach vengeance. He preached the gospel. And though his voice was stolen mid-sentence, his message lives on. In every soul that chooses grace over fury, prayer over pride, and courage over contempt. The bridge may burn, but the light it carried cannot be extinguished.